Yo guys, what's up? Mike here. In this video, I wanted to do something really cool, really different, and kind of nerd out and geek out a little bit. This is my pedal board, so I was gonna run through everything with you guys, what I use, I guess what's kind of standard, how to signal flow a little bit, make sure you get a good sound, and yeah, let's jump right in it. But before anything, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out some of my other videos, and let's get into this thing. All right, cool. So the first pedal that I have in my chain is the Boss TU3. It's just a regular chromatic Boss tuner. It's probably the most important pedal in the board because you got to make sure you're on tune. The cool thing about this guy is that when you turn it off into tuning mode and whatnot, it cancels your sound. Oh, my E's out a little bit. So yeah, when you turn this guy on to tune, it completely stops your signal flow, so you can tune quietly. You don't want to be tuning while you have signal flowing through the amp, because you just sound like a doofus. So that's really cool. I like that. It also has a bypass feature if you do want to tune and listen to yourself at the same time, which is, to me, is really weird, but you know, people like weird things, so that's cool. All right, so this guy right here is the Ibanez TS9. It's a tube screamer, super popular pedal. I feel like everybody has it on their board. Super simple pedal. Has a gain knob, tone knob, and a level knob. Gain obviously gives you controls your distortion. Sounds like this. I have mine at about like 2 o'clock with the gain. Same thing with my tone. I have my level down matched with my amp, so my clean tone isn't louder than the pedal. So here's what the thing sounds like. This is my bridge pickup. It's really nice, kind of subtle gain. It's not like super huge, like a mega distortion or a huge, tube amp distortion. It's really subtle. You don't necessarily have to have huge drums behind it. It's a multi-use pedal. You can use it a lot with blues and other styles and stuff like that. It's not really like a metal distortion, so to speak. But yeah, that's the TS9. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's get right back to the lesson. So the next guy I have in my chain is the classic Crybaby made by Dunlop. This is another like super classic pedal. This is actually, I think this is like a 70s, to be honest, or like a 69. I don't know why I have it on my board. I should have it in like a frame somewhere. But it's a very cool pedal. Just does the thing, man. It really works nicely. The weird thing that I do with it is I put my my tube screamer before it, and that's kind of like bad news. Usually what you want to do is put all your wah and compression stuff first, and then put your distortions. Some people believe in it the other way, but I like to have it on both sides. It gives like a really unique sound. So if I put on my tube screamer, give you that kind of like Hendrix kind of tone there. So that is the classic Crybaby wah. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure you like it. Scroll down, click the like button. Let's get back into it. The next guy in my chain is a pedal made by a really good friend of mine. His name is John Snyder. Shout out to John. This is a company called Electronic Audio Experiments. This is the Claymore. This is actually, I think this is the second Claymore John ever made, I believe, which transitioned later into the EAE Longsword, which is kind of their famous pedal right now. John's a great guy. Please check his website out. Really beautiful and unique pedals. This particular guy is a like super big fuzzy. Usually I use this when I'm playing huge mammoth chords. I really need to get my point across, or if I'm taking a solo, I'll put this guy on. It has 2 switches here. This is the engage button, and this is a half. John I don't think he ever really described to me like what each one does, but I know for a fact that when I hit this guy, it's like all hell breaks loose. Now the knobs and stuff like that, this is the engage button, basically turns it on, and this guy is hell on wheels. The cool thing I really like about this pedal is that it has a clean blend in it. What you can do is blend in a clean signal with the distortion. So if I turn it all the way to the right, it's actually my clean signal. I think a lot of guys, like Warren Haynes, will actually dial in a little bit of their clean tone with their distortion. Also, I think Jimmy Herring does the same thing from Widespread Panic and Aquarium Rescue Unit. Really big sound if you have your clean in there. You can't really hear it too much, but it beefens up your tone a little bit. On the rest of the knobs here, we have drive, level, and then our EQ knobs, high, mid, and low. I keep my drive at about 12. I don't go too crazy, but if you jack this thing all the way up, you'll scare your neighbors. Really cool pedal. I love it so much. Next is a pedal made by John, the same company, Electronic Audio Experiments. This is actually an analog delay. It's a beautiful delay. It kind of models itself as having a preamp inside of it, which basically means I can kind of control the volume of the overall pedal in a similar way where you controlled an amp. If I turn, so the knobs that we have here, we have pre-gain, post-gain, mix, feedback, and time. If I engage a pedal, right, and I turn the post all the way up, I believe. I'm sorry, turn the pre-gain all the way up. I almost get like a little bit of a distortion going. A little too loud. Gives you a little bit of distortion, but I like it relatively clean. So I'm gonna bring pre down and post up a little bit. Not many distortions have these options anymore of kind of controlling like almost a preamp inside of the pedal, but this is just such a beautiful guy. I love it so much. I like having the option. So mix basically gives you the control of how much delay you want inside of your overall signal. So if I jack this thing all the way up, you're going to hear so much delay. If you check out this knob, this light over here, it's actually telling us the tempo of the delay. And this pedal, this switch right here is where you dictate how fast the delay is. So if I want to delay like this fast, you can see the light flashes with it. So when I play, you're going to hear the note delayed with it. Really weird with it. The next knob over here, a feedback knob, is the actual feedback of the delay loop. Basically, you can kind of think of it as an intensity knob. So if I turn the feedback all the way up, you can kind of get an infinite delay. Then the last knob is our time knob. And the time knob basically controls this right here. It controls the time of the delay. So if I turn it up, I'm going to have a faster delay. And one of my favorite features of this pedal is the fact that it has infinite delay. So if I wanted to play one note or one chord, you can kind of hear it coming back a little bit. And then you start playing with your time knob and you got to get race car features. So that's the EAE sending. Love it. Probably my second favorite pedal on the board is the Strymon Blue Sky. This thing is so beautiful. It's a reverb pedal. It has so many different options. Usually when I play clean through my amp, I have just a little bit of reverb going. I don't really drench it too much. I want it to cut through, but I want it also a little bit fatter than normal. But if I want to expand on it and I really want to sound super wet and super watery, I'll put the Blue Sky on. Right now I have it set to kind of a modest setting. On this particular guy, we have mix, decay, low damp, high damp, and pre-delay. Our mix is the same thing with our EAE sending. High damp will dampen your high frequencies. Your low damp will dampen your low frequencies. How about that? And then your decay determines how long you want your reverb to last for. Right now I have it at about 3 o'clock. My mix is about halfway up, and I got this right here. The next knob right here is you can set a favorite, which is really, really cool. So if I turn the knob, I'm not going to do it right now because I really like my setting, but if I turn these knobs a specific way and I hold down my favorite, it'll save that bank. So you can have 2 different selections of reverb. So this is what I have so far. It's really, really wet and super lush. Really, really nice stuff. And the last guy that I have is the Boss CE5. Really, really cool pedal. I don't have it set on anything crazy right now. We have effects level, rate, depth, and filter. Effects level is exactly what it is. The rate of the chorus pedal, basically what a chorus pedal does is kind of emulates kind of a sweep motion. It kind of sounds like the amps like doing circles, like this way almost. And if I turn the rate all the way up and the depth up, you get kind of the swirly, kind of an 80 sound. But what I do, what I really, really like about my pedal setup right now is this setting. I put my chorus on, drench my reverb, and just a little bit of delay. It's really, really dreamy sound. That, my friends, is my pedal board. Cool, that's my pedal board. I hope you guys like it. Make sure you check out those companies, especially EAE. Shout out to John Snyder, you make brilliant stuff. Strymon, Boss, Ibanez, Dunlop. Thank you guys so much for putting out great products. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be on the lookout for more videos, and we'll see you guys soon. Later.